neighbors. It's early. 6:09 to be exact. Oop. You know, don't this have a timer? Shouldn't I have a timer? Let me know how long we're at. I see it. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, man, life is wild, right? Like, we wake up in the morning, we brush our teeth, we wake up tired, right? Like, we want to move. This truck will be out of the way. You know, as a gamer, we want to just like, we want to just wake up. Like, I don't know about everybody else, right? But me, as a gamer, I wish I could just wake up, you know, brush my teeth and everything, make my breakfast, open the window, get some nice breeze, some sunshine, and just be gaming, you know? But the reality is that we gotta, like, do things in life, you know? But, it's all good. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But you gotta wake up as positive as you possibly can. Yes, I know it's difficult at times because life be life, you know? It be life hard sometimes. Whether you watch this live, whether you watch this live, or you watch the recording, I appreciate it. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine who always got the same problem. You know? He always got the same problem. If you're watching this, whether you're watching it live or watching it the recording, let me know what y'all think below, right? So this guy always got the same issue. Like, he went through a divorce or whatnot, right? Which is terrible. But every time I talk to him, it's the same exact issue. Like his baby moms or his ex-wife, let's call her. You know, she called him with a problem, mad about something. She make it difficult to see his kids. And I don't want to spread his business like that. I'm not going to say his name, obviously, but it trips me out that it's been maybe like 4 or 5 years. And he's still hung up on her. He still be tripping about it. And that's okay, but as a friend, you run out of advice sometimes to give somebody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you run out of advice to give a person. You run out of things to say. You know? What y'all do when y'all run out of things to say to somebody? If you have a friend that's you're trying to give advice to, and they're just not good at taking it, but they always want your advice. They don't necessarily want your advice, but they're always calling you for feedback and to ask you something. You know? But anyway, I be trying to explain to people as well that, and I again, this is, if you're on this live, this is just morning thoughts, positivity, things of that nature, you know. But early mornings as a gamer. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Again, I apologize if I sound scrambled. You know, I'm trying to pay attention to the road, I'm not looking at the camera, and I'm just thinking out loud. But I be trying to explain to people that the gaming society, like gamers, male and female, we're the best. The gaming society is some of the nicest, coolest, kindest people, right? On the game, excuse me, on the game, we wild, right? We be seeing crazy stuff on the game. Bugging out, yelling, cursing people out. But that's just gamer talk, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody mean that. And what I like about the gaming society is that when there's events and things of that nature, we're so positive. Like if there's an event and gamers are attending, Dragon Con, Comic Con, Momo Con, all the con, and or just gaming things, competitions and things like that. Gamers are so positive, especially when they meet each other. They like talking about the games, even if you're not talking about games that you personally like, but you know, you still talk about games. You hang out, you talk, you laugh. And then a lot of people are cool. They become friends through the event, you know. Not only that, I think it's real cool when gamers, like I got friends that I've been gaming with for a long time, but I never met. And I think that's cool. And, well, actually I'm lying. I met like one of them in person. For a brief, what was that event? An event in Vegas. And we knew we were going to be there. And we was like, yeah, we run into each other, boom, boom, boom. But my point is that I've seen gamers that know each other for a long time online. And they meet and they become real life friends. Like, hard. And I think that's so cool because it's kind of dope because, you know, you've been talking to a person, or you hear their voice. I mean, you might know what they look like if you see each other pictures, but all you know is their voice, and you game with them, this and that. Y'all share some fun moments because gaming is wild. You know, I mean, it's crazy. And then one day y'all meet and stay friends. And I don't know, that's bugged out. You know what I mean? It's almost like meeting somebody in the game, like the actual character in the game, because that person's with the voice, and you see their character running around, their avatars or whatever they are. Comment below if you have a dope gamer friend that you actually met in real life and you're friends to this day. I think that's dope. It's fire. Fire. What else is cool in the morning? You know, talk about in the morning. What's your favorite food to eat before you game? Like morning, what you eat? Afternoon, what you like to snack on? Nighttime, what you like to snack on? You know. In the morning, for me, coffee is number one all the time. And it's funny because I like coffee. I love coffee. But I don't know why. I don't drink it to wake me up because it don't wake me up. And the taste is good, yes, but not always. Okay, I go running into traffic. But yeah, the taste of coffee is good, but it isn't always good. Sometimes my coffee don't be hitting, but I still drink it. But yeah, for me, I gotta drink coffee in the morning. Like maybe a little sausage, bacon, or something like that, and toast. Simple breakfast. I don't like a complicated breakfast. Like, I'm not big on omelets and things of that nature. Like, an omelet to me is too, well, an omelet is good for you. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the taste of omelets, but it's not my go-to. Like, the menu can have like 50 omelets and like just two other things. I probably pick one of the two other things. I'm like, omelets is not my favorite thing. I don't know what it is about it, but I like it. Like, I've eaten some really good ones, and eggs are good for you. So omelets ain't bad. I think about it. I don't know why I don't eat more omelets. I like omelets. I'm trying to think about it. Lunch. For lunch, I'm playing and having lunch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some lemon pepper wings and fries go a long way for me. Lemon pepper wings and fries. Be good. And I always gotta play with wet wipes. So I always got a fresh pack of wet wipes next to me when I play. Because if I'm eating and gaming, I don't want to dirty my controller up, and I don't want to like rub the grease or the food, the crumbs and the dirt on my clothing. So I always got a pack of wet wipes. I take a wet wipe and I use that wet wipe for the game. Try, rub my fingers in the wet wipe, and then I'll rub my wet fingers clean, kind of, on my shirt, on my pants, or I have like a dry towel next to me, and like that, my controller stay clean. You know. Dinner, I could almost eat anything for dinner when I game. Some rice and beans, steak, chicken. Like for dinner, whatever's for dinner, I could eat in game. As long as I don't gotta use my hands. Like I use a fork and stuff like that. Cool, fork and knife. I could rock with it for dinner while I'm gaming. What got a few movies coming out, and TV show that I'm in. I haven't recorded nothing lately. Well, I did a commercial lately. I did a commercial in I think it was like March or February. Coming out soon, hope. But there's 3 movies, shows, I think, coming out that I'm in that I can think of right now. A movie I'm in coming out is called well, there's 2 movies I'm in. One's called I think the name was Turkey Creek. We filmed it about a year and a half ago. Turkey Creek should be coming out soon. I forgot the role I play. It's like a news reporter or something like that, but not a regular news reporter. Excuse me, I always throw a prayer out when I see abandoned cars or a car accident or a car with their blinkers on. I always give them a little prayer to keep them safe on the highway, get them home safe, and fix their issue as fast as possible. Or if they had an accident, to make sure everybody's safe. So that's why I did that. But yeah, Turkey Creek. I played this reporter investigating something that happened. I don't want to spoil it, but it's called Turkey Creek. It ain't out yet. It's coming soon. I'll be posting about it when it happens. I'm in another movie called, I think it's called There Was Time. There Was Time, or like There's No Time. Something Time. It's a sad movie. Kind of a drama. That's coming soon. And a TV show I'm in called Black Vinyl. That's coming soon. Black Vinyl comes out soon. Well, I can't say soon for Black Vinyl. I don't know, because according to them, it's taking a long time to put Black Vinyl together. But yeah, Black Vinyl's gonna be cool. I'm actually pretty excited to see how Black Vinyl's gonna be. It kind of feels like a blend between Empire, Power, and Mad Men, or Mad Men, sorry, whatever it's called. That's what Black Vinyl feels like. So that should be interesting. But yeah, I filmed all those like last year sometime. Hopefully they come out soon. You can check them out. They were fun. Subject change. You have a want to do stuff, then you just can't get to it for some reason. I got my podcast. I got to get off the ground. I got everything I need. I just be too tired to finish it. I mean, to start it. Not too tired, but mentally, a lot going on. I got 2 albums I'm working on. It's taking me forever. It just sucks when you gotta find that motivation. You know what I mean? I'm a very self-motivated person, but sometimes things just be in the way and make it hard for you to get there, If some of y'all are on and I can't see y'all, I don't know my clicker, how many people are online. It's not clicking. I don't know. But I see people coming in, but I don't see it going up. Anyway, yeah. Self-motivation sometimes can be difficult. You know what's crazy to me? Early morning drive be wild, right? Driving to a location early in the morning should be a crime. Because it's like, you got hundreds and thousands of people on the road. Early as crap. It's early. And everybody's tired, sleepy, groggy, upset. Well, everybody ain't upset, but you know, people are tired. And it's crazy that the world wakes up early, and get on the highway to drive a vehicle. Man, you gotta be alert. It's scary. I fear it every time I have to get on the highway early. I fear it every time I get on the highway, period. But not fear it like, oh my God, I'm scared, but like fear it in the sense of like, man, I hope everybody's on point. Because the highway can be not only the highway, just the streets, period, but the highway can be a scary place to maneuver. Then you got people with road rage, people trying to hurry up to get somewhere, just angry and frustrated. And they're on the road. Speaking on that, got me feeling bad for an old friend that passed a long time ago in Washington. I believe it was in Washington. He had a really bad accident. It was him, his wife, and his kid. His daughter was only like 2, or I think she was younger than that. She might have just been 1 or just born. I don't know. I can't remember. They had a really bad accident. I felt so bad for him. What made me feel real bad for him is that I used to tell him when I used to be in the car with him back in the days, I used to always tell him to slow down. I used to always tell him to slow down. He'll slow down. When he was driving, he'll slow down. Sad. Rest in peace, SC. I'm gonna just say his initials because I don't want to put his business out there. I mean, I know he's not here, but his parents and stuff like that, you know. But let's call him SC. I love that guy. Really good friend, really nice guy. Funny. Man, he was funny. But yeah, man, you know. Let's talk about some games. What y'all playing lately? You know, let me tell you some indie games that's pretty cool and fun. Y'all should check out, excuse me, an indie game that was fun. I beat it recently. Y'all should check out Silly Poly Beast. This was called Silly, S-I-L-L-Y, Poly, P-O-L-L-Y, Beast, you know, B-E-A-S-T, yeah. Silly Poly Beast. That was a good game. I wouldn't mind seeing a part 2 to that. Silly Poly Beast is a good game. You're this girl that lost her friend and somehow her friend ends up like in another dimension, snatched up by demons. And then you kind of go, but as you go, the story unravels of how you had trauma and you feel like you betrayed your friend, and start showing the past and things like that through the story clips. It's a good game. You got a skateboard. You use the skateboard like a sword, like a weapon. You banging the demons with the skateboard. The skateboard says STFU. You know, shut the up. She's designed pretty cool. She got a gun. I don't know, it's a crazy game. It's called Silly Polly Beast. You should check that one out. Another indie game you should check out. I'm recently playing it. But this is if you like retro games, like old school, like Rolling Thunder type of games. Bad Dudes, Ninja Gaiden, you know, old school games. It's called Cyber Trash. It's called Cyber Trash something, like Cyber Trash Static. Something like that. But Cyber Trash, 2 words. And basic run and gun. You know, it's a side-scrolling game, a lot of platforming. The platforming is harder than the actual game. But it's a side-scroller. You this redhead girl. I don't know if she's a cyborg or not yet, but I don't think she's a cyborg. No, they show childhood videos of her, so she's not a cyborg. But you're this redhead girl named Jen, if I'm not mistaken, or Zen. And you got a gun, and you get cool weapons, you can switch weapons, and just be running and busting. I ain't beat it yet, I'm recently playing it, but it's fun. Another cool indie game, y'all know who Jay and Silent Bob is? Jay and Silent Bob got a game out. It's called Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch. That name is wild. Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch. It's a side-scrolling beat-em-up. Kind of like Streets of Rage, X-Men, you know, the side-scrolling beat-em-up games. It's like that. But you play as Jay and Silent Bob. And they got powers. So like, you know, you can turn to like Batman and do crazy stuff. You can turn to Wolverine. You can turn into like a big Mega Man robot. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's called Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch. It came out on 420. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. You should check it out. But I think I'm gonna let y'all roll on that note. Just wanted to come on here, talk a little bit, express some words of affirmation, like be positive, be strong, be mentally healthy, be kind to people. The world is crazy enough as it is. I mean, to me, the world is scary, if you ask me. The world is a scary place right now. But, yeah, try to be positive, try to be good to people, be healthy, play some good games, eat some good food, work hard. If you don't already pray every morning if you believe in God. And if you don't believe in God, which everybody has the preference, speak to yourself in the morning. Close your eyes and just speak positivity to yourself. But yeah. Y'all take care, be good. I appreciate y'all being alive.